Hello there, how you doing? I hope you're doing all right. And I'm back with the vlog after, how long is that? 2 months of complete silence, 2 months in which I've been quite busy. And just to remind the people who are watching this for the first time, my name is Tom Corradini and I am a theater producer, actor, clown, a lot of stuff. And today I am in the city of Piacenza in northern Italy having breakfast. And this channel is just a vlog about theater. So if you're not interested about theater and it's not something you really care about, I would suggest you dislike and unsubscribe. I'm just doing this is very counterintuitive. So this is my second channel really, and really I'm just taking a vlog of theater shows I see and you know my work and stuff like that, because I really travel a lot, and I thought since last summer, so to just keep a diary of what I'm doing. So today I'm in Piacenza. We're rehearsing a show. We're 3 people. There's me and other 2 actors, and the show is Caligula, and which you can find on my website www.tomcorradini.it. And we're also performing another show which is titled Hamlet, Prince of Sweden. Now I write all my shows. I'll go 3 silent comedy shows and also write in English. And this month is gonna be fairly busy, so I'm doing these 2 shows, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I'll be going to Marseille, France, to play Mussolini. You hear a bit of a traffic, and I'll just show you where I am. But this city, it's full of fog today, but it's a beautiful city, I must say. So Piacenza, just remind you of the city. And then I am going to Luxembourg. Well, it's underneath Luxembourg. It's a place in France called Longwy. And after that, I'll be going to Berlin to play Mussolini in German. Finally, 3rd of December, I think I got another date with the Hamlet. And then 8th of December, I'm going to India. And I think I'm going to vlog pretty much every day in India, because my intention is to stay there until the 12th, 13th of January. That's my intention, but you never know, because a lot of stuff has happened. But yeah, so just want to check my tour, just log on my website, www.tomcorradini.it. Having said that, I try to give a bit of a content which may be useful for other artists, and today I'm just gonna give a rant about copyright collection associations. I don't know, just woke up this morning and I said, I gotta vlog again. And like I said, I don't edit these videos. I really don't care how many people are watching this channel. You know, just don't have time for that. But if you're interested about theater, especially if you're producing theater, this may be interesting. So just trying to give you some useful information. Now, in Italy, the main copyright collection association is called SIAE. Okay, that's basically the first copyright association that was funded in the country. There's another one right now, which is called I forgot the name, sorry. For music, sound free, I don't remember right now. And there's yet a third one. And I don't belong to any copyright association personally, and I'll explain you why in a minute. The equivalent of SIAE in Germany would be GEMA. I think, I'm not sure, the equivalent in Spain would be ALSA, something like that, Asociación Editores, I don't know, it's... and there's one in the UK as well, but it's like PBS, whatever. But I haven't got a good memory for acronyms for a number of reasons. However, I do register my work, okay? So, because of course, copyright protection is important. And it did happen in the past, just once, that somebody actually stole an idea of mine to shoot a commercial. I'm speaking about 30 years ago or something like that. So it did happen in the past. So you gotta be careful whatever you write. And what I do, I joined this organization which is called Patamu. They're pretty much present all over the world, like, you know, it's an internet thing. So, but you can register electronically all of your work, whether it's photographs, whether it's posters, whether it's music, whether it's scripts. Really everything. You just do it online. You pay. By the way, this is not sponsored by them at all. May even change them. I don't know, but I'm utterly satisfied with them. So they you pay a monthly fee, no, sorry, a yearly fee, which is like 76 euro. It really is nothing. And basically, and it gives you like unlimited registration, basically. That you can also use blockchain technology to register your work. And what I do, I also publish most of my scripts, if not all of them. I think there's still two I have to publish on Amazon. And the reason I do that, well, first of all, I write a lot. I do write a lot, and I mean, I write so much, I even forget about stuff I've written. So I use what's it called, KDP, Kindle Desktop Publishing, and I publish all my work on Amazon, whether paperback or Kindle, so all of my scripts. And I try to keep also a photo catalog of my work, okay? Because of course, with silent comedy shows, you cannot publish the scripts or anything like that. And so that's something I do on top of that. But basically, I protect my work. And if you're a professional in this field, in the theater field, you will copy. I mean, I do copy, but when I say copy, it's not that I copy, a complete work. But if I see a nice idea, just 20 seconds or something on the stage, and I say, well, I can readapt that, but then I will snatch it, okay? Everybody does that. And whoever tells you is not doing that, they lie. Because you copy from real life, and you also see, lots of shows and works and stuff like that. Just to give you an idea, there's a scene in one of my shows where I kiss another guy. Okay, it's not a homosexual show. It's a clowning show, and the title is The Lehman Brothers, Fratelli Lehman. And there was I saw once this couple. They were doing something else completely different. And they were kissing each other, but like in a bizarre way. I think it was just spontaneous. And the audience started laughing. And I was in the audience, and I kind of photographed what that was happening at that time, like a snapshot. And I said, well, this is great. I can use this in this show. And then, I transported that literally 10-second accident that happened on the stage on a show of mine. So really, especially if you are into physical theater, you become a deep observer. You just see what's going on. You see somebody walking a funny way, you copy that. If I'm not mistaken, Charlie Chaplin copied his way of walking just from a guy he actually saw on the street. And there's another famous comedian, his name is Toto, who's like my spiritual guide in a way. I'm gonna tell you about his life, maybe. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but not in this video. But it literally is my spiritual guide. And he used to copy from real life. So yeah, if you're into physical theater, you do that. But going back to copyright collection associations. So I haven't joined any single one, and not here in Italy. I protect my work, but I decided not to join any copyright protection association. Now, why is that? Well, that's very useful. Well, there's, I would say, 3 reasons. The first reason is if you get to a point where you're filing a claim because somebody stole your work, they're not going to protect you. I mean, their basic task and mission is to collect copyright fees. But if you get into a litigation, they're not going to assist you in court at all. What they're going to do, they're going to provide you with a document saying, yes, this guy has filed this particular work. Say, Stand By Me. Stand By Me, it's a famous song. It's a good example. They're gonna, this guy filed Stand By Me, this particular song, so which was filed on that date. And this is the score, and this is the recording, and so on and so forth. And you can bring that to court, okay? But they're not gonna help you at all, giving you any assistance. And the thing about CI, it's old. It's just like freaking old. In 2024, you still have to deposit your material on paper, literally on paper. So forget about that. And that's number one. Whereas with this other organization, Patamu, sorry, I'm just eating a bite. You do everything online. So on top of that, you pay 76 euro with Patamu, and with CI, you pay 150 euro. If you become a CI member, and we're not getting into the details because they're really boring, but there's a possibility of becoming like an associate member. You pay like half of that or whatever, but really just all the stuff. The second reason is this one. As soon as you join a copyright association, at least in Italy, and in France it's slightly different, The equivalent in France is SACEM, okay? I work a lot in France, so I do know about the French system. As soon as you join one, basically, they will collect copyright from anyone, including yourself, which is totally contradictory. And it shows you how much people in Italy don't care about theater at all. Zero. So what happens is you join a copyright association and you staging your show, say in a small theater, 70 seats. Well, they will say, this show is registered. And I would say, yes, I'm the producer and the writer. And they would say, we don't care. We need to collect the copyright fee, which would be 10%, more or less. It's still a mystery. I still don't know how much these guys get. Plus a fixed fee depending on the number of seats. Now, if you're the producer of the show, bear in mind, you wrote the show, it's your own stuff. It's a hurdle, an obstacle in carrying out your work. And that money needs to be paid up front. It doesn't matter how many people come to see the show, by the way, because, like I said, there's a fixed fee. So if I'm not mistaken, it's like €76 if theater has more than 50 seats, and it can be €128 if it's open air. But anyway, really, forget about that. And you're basically paying money to these guys who eventually will give you some money, deducted expenses onto you. And like I said, it's still, nowadays, it's a big mystery. I don't know how they calculate these sums at all. In France, instead, it's slightly different, which is good. And what happens is, if you produce your own show and you're doing your own material, you can do a letter, which is, I think in French is lettre de dérogation, which is a waiving letter. So basically what you're doing, you're telling SACEM, which is the equivalent of, like I said, CI, GEMA, and so on, whatever it's called in the UK. I can't remember right now. I always say PBS, but maybe PBS. I'm getting confused with the TV channel, I think. And so you will tell them, yes, I'm staging my show. This is my show. I am a member of your Copyright Collection Association. But please don't get any money from me because I'm staging my own work, which makes sense. Okay. So in France you can avoid that, but in Italy no. And really, like I said, I was a member of CI because I did a bit of TV in the past. And but in 2017 I decided to quit because it just didn't make any sense whatsoever. And like I said, Patamukema, the internet's on. Like I said, you have to submit stuff on paper in 2024 just to show you, how dated that organization is. There's a big scandal about it, but like I said, we're not going to go into details because you're going to find it boring. So, but what happened when COVID came, COVID hit, of course, some theater companies were streaming shows, and I am streaming shows, by the way, still nowadays. But if you had to stream a show which had copyrighted music from Italy, boy, it was just a nightmare. I just remember I organized a festival from 2020 to 2022. And during the festival, we streamed some shows, which are not mine, some other guys. And everybody was doing that. I don't know if you remember, there was this virus, COVID. Everybody wants to forget, rightly so. But, and I remember I used to fill out this form, which was like 20 pages long. Now, if instead I do that, and it's my own work, with my own music, and I write the music of all my shows now, then you don't have to do anything because it's your work. They don't care. I mean, you have absolute freedom, and I like my freedom very much. So there's no way I'm going to go back to a copyright collection agency unless I'll be doing TV or music, at a high level, whatever. But still, even nowadays, everything is streamed if you speak about music, and basically all these platforms, Spotify and so on, collect a bit of money that they give to your label and so on, and then eventually it reaches you. So really, unless you're doing TV or film, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, at least here in this country, okay? But it's not that different in Spain, France, Germany and so on. It really is a pain in the butt. Forget the language. So that's the story. So I am back. Forward. I hope this information is useful. But anyway, if you're starting up, really, what you want to do, you want to make sure you protect your work. And like I said, you can join an online organization like Patamu. I'm sure there must be some equivalent of that in France or UK or whatever. You can publish your work right now on Amazon, for example. If you use the Kindle Desktop Publishing, that's gonna set a date on when you deposit your work. And and it's just public, but at the same time it's protected, so that's great. In the past there used to be other ways to do that, and one thing which is great also about Patamu, this platform, they give courses on copyright protection. So there's a whole issue with AI, artificial intelligence nowadays, how you can protect that, and maybe that's the subject of another video. And like I said, with AI, of course, there's also the issue of images. And so, it's becoming something larger and larger and larger with some foggy boundaries in between. But I'll get to that maybe if I publish a video specifically. So what to expect in these months to come? I think I'm going to vlog until I'll try to vlog all year round. But really, this channel is just a game for me. It's something I do in my free time. I need to change the description of the channel because it's very off-putting. At the beginning, I wanted to be a channel for the English shows of my theater company, but then I decided not to do that. So, slowly but surely, I'm going to change the descriptions and so on, and also the way people find this channel. I'm sorry about the quality, but these rants come in the spur of the moment. And if you want to check out my work, go to www.tomcorradini.it. Having said that, next we're going to Gorizia, north of Italy, and then near Bergamo. And I can't wait to go to India, and especially to go to Berlin to play Mussolini. That's gonna be an experience. In German, auf Deutsch. So wherever you are, guys, enjoy your life. And I'm trying to keep the theater spirit up. So that's good. I think it's good. All right, take care. Ciao, ciao.